What up, YouTube fam? Is Talk with King Devin. Um, I know it's almost Monday again. Um, but I didn't talk about last Monday where cmpunk and Roman Reigns got up into basically a straight up brawl, straight up street fight. Punk was mad that you go put me through the announce table. Announce table. I mean, you would too, but here's the thing. Yeah, he got him back. He started laughing about it, but think about it. Think about this, y'all. There's another way Punk can win this match. Uh, of course, you traditional way is 1, 2, 3. You beat the opponent. Anything could happen in that match. And WWE has started, especially with the I talked about this in another video, um, where WWE like to use hooded people to mask face. They don't know who they are, and then they put on the face and say like it's Jey Uso, Jimmy Uso. We got the whole mask thing with Seth Rollins. But besides that, he ain't got nothing to do with this. But the hooded and with the bloodline, they're with the hooded, they usually do that. And right now, you think about it, uh, Jimmy is real calm, and a lot of people think uh like he's gonna be like he's gonna lead the bloodline or whatever, like just like Jay Uso did. Um that may be the case, but there may be another um thing. Jay Jay Uso is not in the right capacity right now. What I mean by that is that he's not right in the right headspace. He's out of his mind. Like uh, the uh, the week before this last week, he you know what to do, Joe, and then he practically forced him, Roman Reigns, to spear him like the tribal chief. And a lot of people are thinking like, oh, is he gonna be the tribal chief now? Is he gonna take over? That may be the case, who knows? But he was saying like he disrespected family, make him do that. But like, yeah, that may be the case. But he's thinking like, yeah, I got to do this. And Jay is not right in the headspace. If he gonna tell um Roman Reigns to do something, he'll interfere in the match, and CM Punk will keep the belt. CM Punk will keep the belt, and I do think it's a possibility that Jay is gonna turn heel. Now I was thinking about this for a long time. I'm like, when is he gonna turn heel? He ain't been a heel since he was actually in the bloodline before he came to SmackDown. When I mean left SmackDown, went to Raw. So I think it's might be that time where he might be a heel again, and he'll interfere with the interfere in the he'll interfere with the in the in the match between CM Punk, and CM Punk will walk away with the championship, but it wouldn't be CM Punk's fault. You let your family in. Yeah, that's people thought this was this was unscripted. I'm scripted. Yeah, yeah. People thought this was not scripted, but I think it was scripted to make it. Think about it. To make this the match so personal, you say something like that to get your family involved. I'm gonna bury you with your father, to get somebody in your family involved, which would be um, his cousins in real life. Which in real life is his nephews, Uncle Joe. But in the WWE, his cousins, where they we all know, yeah, his cousins. But the basic thing I'm trying to say is he let his family in. He tried to stop it. Remember, he said, "You guys, this match is over, right?" Um, he said, "I'm gonna be nice about this and ask you to leave my ring." Now, that's that Roman Reigns. Roman Reigns gonna be Roman Reigns. Um, how he treats his family, but the fact is, really, what he was trying to say. Now that I think about it, y'all, if you think about it, he was trying to say, I don't want to get y'all involved. I don't want to get y'all involved in this match where I came and get the championship. So basically what I'm trying to say is it's a possibility that they might get Jay. He's not in the headspace. He still ain't apologize. He's still so yeah, when it comes to family outsider, which is uh CM Punk, where he crosses lines all the time. A line crosser, and he's so apologizing that he's not thinking like we'll handle. Like Jimmy told Jay, he said let let the OTC deal with him. This ain't got nothing to do with, like he said this ain't got nothing to do with us. Let Roman deal with him. If you think about it, let Roman deal with him. This ain't us. Jimmy told him, he said, thanks to you, we lost the championships. He said he didn't care about championships. He cared about the family. And he's so on the head about the family. You see what WWE is doing? WWE is being smart because they were like, okay, this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna make it. They wanted to make it really, really personal. And you see, one step led to another step, to another step, to another step. You had, first of all, where Roman said, "I always hated you," and he said, "You hate me," and Punk, he got a mouth and he liked to run it. And then led to him saying, I'm gonna bury you next to your father. Then it was like, whoa, whoa. People was like, whoa, whoa, whoa. You don't say nothing like that. His dad's not alive. Which it's a line crosser, but I think it was scripted for him to say that because especially Triple H, he already know Punk how he is, and he's like, oh, how about you say this, and they had Roman act like he didn't know about it, and he was like, and then people wanted this hateful punk, hateful punk. Bad enough a lot of people don't like CM Punk as it is, but the thing about it is, if I was in the script this whole time, I knew it. It's basic facts, and after that, and it just led up to a straight out brawl. Um, like it just led up to a straight out brawl. I don't know what's gonna come up next. Like I said, basically at WrestleMania 42, other people had said it, in which I agree. WrestleMania 42 is gonna be the best WrestleMania there all there ever was. I'm just going basic on the matches. The matches they had. I'm just thinking about that. The matches they had. Um, the matches that are on the card is some good matches. It's better, you know. It's just one. It's better than last year and the year before that, WrestleMania 40. Yeah, but yeah, everything was scripted. You know, it's just gonna be a good match. WrestleMania 42 is gonna go with a bang, but it's scripted that this match has got personal, and that's what WWE wanted. They wanted a real personal match, or else how could it be not good for two of the top guys in the wrestling and not in WWE professional wrestling for them not to go back at it. Yeah, they had to go say some stuff in a promo. Um, for them to say some stuff in a promo, but what would they say? What would they say? They had to say some stuff to each other just to make it good. Just to make it good. What could they have said? Now there was a couple weeks ago where he's I can't remember if I said this in the video I made, where it was scripted that Roman Reigns said that it was scripted that for him to say something about Punk's dog Larry, but he didn't say that. He said you're old, and from last week he said Punk said is he said yeah, I'm old. He said yeah, I got great whiskers, but but it's not what is who it's came from. You know, like yeah, you basically he was saying like Roman, you got gray hairs yourself. You cover up, which he do. You look at his beard, you see the gray hairs coming in, and I'm like, well, yeah, I did think Punk's like the oldest one, but like, yeah, he got to keep going on, and he still got it. I gotta say, who's better? Punk is. Um, but besides that, I just like that straight up, bro. Um, this past Monday, uh, is I think this is gonna be a good match. The way this was, they just had just hateful. I think personally, this is people talk about the Seth and cmpunk rivalry personally, but Roman, I always knew Roman personally um didn't like Punk personally, but he didn't always come out with it in interviews and stuff. uh, uh, Rollins did. Seth Rollins did. Um, but anyway, besides that, um, this gonna be a great match for WrestleMania 42. Um, if y'all like this video, make sure y'all give a thumbs up. Comment what you think. Share this video. Subscribe and don't forget to hit that notification bell. Let's talk with King Death.